Friend, chicken noodle soup is a nurturing meal. People typically eat it when they are sick. So you cook it so you can nourish their body and they could get strong and they could get well. So why not take your time and make it from scratch so you can really show them that you care and nurture them back to health? Friend, welcome to my channel. Stay tuned. Let's make chicken noodle soup from scratch. All right, friend, let's get right into it. So here we have 4 chicken leg quarters, and we're just going to go ahead. We're going to clean our meat. My chicken came with this butt piece. Baby, I don't eat booty, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to remove that. If you like it, some people do like it. They say that it has a lot of flavor in it, and it adds a lot of flavor to your stock, but baby, it ain't for me. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to remove it, okay? You can leave it on yours, remove it on yours, baby. It's your food. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clean right there of the chicken because it always have all this excess blood inside the crevices and stuff, and I don't like that, so I'm going to remove that. Then the chicken has this yellow thing right here on the ankles, okay? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to remove that. I'm just put my knife up underneath there, and I'm going to cut it off just like that. Boom. Sometimes they're easy. You could just peel them off, but sometimes you can't peel them off. Baby, I ain't had time to do none of that, so I just went ahead and I cut it off. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab some 2 limes and some white distilled vinegar, and I'm going to sanitize my chicken so it don't have that outside smell. It don't have that raw smell, and it don't smell like raw, okay? If you want to skip this part, baby, be my guest. That's your business. That's your food. It's not nothing. Yeah, I really don't care. That's your business. After letting it sit in that mixture for about 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to rinse it out. I'm going to take each leg quarter out and I'm going to rinse it out and I'm going to put them inside my pot that I'm going to be using to make my chicken stock. So here it is. Let's go ahead and start making our chicken stock. So here I have some carrots, and I like my carrots like I like my man, big and strong, if you know what I mean. Then I'm going to peel my carrot, you guys. I don't want that excess skin on my carrot. So I'm going to go ahead and circumcise it. Go ahead. We're going to peel that carrot. We're going to remove that, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to put it to the side and do that to all of our carrot. Let's work on our celery. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take our time and we're going to dedicate our time to every single strand of celery. And we're just going to make sure we properly wash them. When it comes to vegetables, make sure that you thoroughly wash your vegetables. Vegetables are very dirty, okay? Most of them are dug up from the dirt. So yeah, you need to make sure that you clean them. And I'm doing that to every single celery stick. And baby, look at that. Look at that. All that came from the celery. That is nasty, okay? That's why we clean our vegetables. Friend, let me tell you something. Listen, if you don't want to clean your meat, we can still be friends, okay? That's okay, baby. That's your business. So we could still be friends. I don't know if I'm going to eat at your house now, but we could definitely still be friends. But if you don't clean your vegetables, baby, I'm sorry. I can't do it, friend. We can't be friends. We cannot be friends. I ain't coming to your house. Don't invite me. No, it ain't gonna happen. Cause baby, look at this. I took this link and I cleaned it. As you can see, I removed the bottom piece and I was taking every strand and pulling it out just to make sure that it is properly washed and it is properly clean. And baby, look what I found. Look at that. That is dirt, okay? And baby, we don't know where that dirt been and who that dirt done been with. Baby, that's why you got to make sure things are clean before you put them in your mouth. Don't just be going around putting anything in your mouth, not knowing if it's clean, baby. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Just because it looked clean like that link did, it was not clean, baby. You okay? All right, because baby, I want us to be friends, but if you're a little bit dirty like that, shoot, that's not even a little bit. That's a little bit lot dirty, baby. We can't be friends if you're a little bit dirty like that, okay? All right. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take the link and I'm going to put it back together and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fold it. Just like he be folding me up like a pretzel. Everything reminds me of him. Go ahead, I'm going to take myself a turkey, the turkey string, and I'm going to tie it. I'm going to tie it real strong. I'm going to tie it real tight because I don't want it to fall apart when I put it in my chicken stock, okay? So we're going to give it 2 ties. We're going to tie it once and we're going to tie it twice, real tight. And we're making chicken stock so we can make our chicken noodle soup. A difference from a stock and a broth is that a stock is bones and meat, while a broth is only bones, okay? We're going to put that with the chicken. We're going to put up some thyme and parsley that's tied together again with the turkey. Baby, I love me some turkey string. It comes in handy. Next, we're going to add carrots, celery, bay leaves, 1 whole garlic clove. We're going to cut this piece off, rinse it, put it in there. Nothing's going to happen. Trust me, okay? Trust the process. I got you, friend. And do not forget, I'm going to have the exact measurements and the recipe for you in the description box below. Have no fear. You already know your girl Freddie is here. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of better than bouillon seasoning. You guys, this thing right here be holding so tight to the spoon. That thing thicker than a Snicker. That thing be holding on tighter than Rose did to Jack on the Titanic. Ooh, friend, I'm trying to tell you. 1 tablespoon of poultry, 1 tablespoon of adobo, 1 cube of chicken flavor bouillon, Maggi, 1 tablespoon of salt. We need this to have a lot of flavor because this is going to be a stock, okay? So go ahead and layer up with that flavor. Next, we're going to add some water. We need to add a lot of water. And I even measured the water for you guys, okay? In total, I used 22.5 cups of water. Yes, that's a lot of water, but we're making a stock. And this is the pot that I put it in. Make sure it's a nice big pot. And you're going to go ahead, you're going to put it at heat 7, 8, and you're going to let it boil. Let it take its time. Let it take its time and boil because, you guys, let me tell you a secret in cooking. If nobody ever told you, you'll say Freddie told you. Time is an ingredient. You need to give things time. Something you could cook it the exact same way somebody did, but you did not give it as much time and it will not taste the same because you didn't give it that secret ingredient time. So you need to give it time. Just like you feel like you get better over time, right? Don't you feel like you was a better person than you were yesterday or you're better than you was last year because of time? So please give it some time. So after we gave it some time, we let it cook for about 2 to 3 hours. Let it cook slowly, baby. You want to cook it until your meat is fallen off the bone. Not even falling. It don't fall off already, baby. It don't gave up and fell off, okay? Like this, okay? Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to turn it off. And you're going to go ahead. You're going to start removing that chicken and all the other stuff that was in that stock. And you're going to put it in another container. And this is what you're left with. This right here is the stock. This is the base to your chicken noodle soup. And this is going to make your chicken noodle soup. All that in a bag of chips. Ooh, friend, I'm trying to tell you. Now let's work on our meat. You want to remove the carrots. We're going to use those later on. You want to remove the celery. You want to remove the link. You want to remove all of that stuff that we use to make the stock. And you're going to set them to the side. Then you're going to go ahead. You're going to remove all of the bones. Do this with your hands because you can feel the bones. You can feel the little bones that's in there. And you can be able to remove all of it. And make sure you remove all the skin too. Okay, we don't want that business. Then you're going to shred your meat, but mine was already shredded, so I didn't have much to do. Moving on, we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab our carrot because we're going to use that in the chicken noodle soup. We're going to cut it up. You could cut yours up bigger. You cut yours up smaller. Baby, it's your business. Do what you want to do. It's your food. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you what to do with your food. Okay, all right. We took some celery and we cut that up. We took some onions and we cut 1 whole onion up into small pieces. Put a pot on a stove at medium-high heat 6, 7. Put 2 tablespoons of butter. Put your celery and your onions. In total, it came up to 1.5 cup of celery and 1 cup of onions. We're going to go ahead. We're going to mix everything together so that they could become one as a unit. We're going to let them caramelize. We're going to let them saute. Okay? Don't cook them for too long. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Then after that, you're going to go ahead. You're going to add your chicken. Baby, it's totally up to you how much chicken you add. If you like a lot of chicken in your chicken noodle soup, then add a lot. If you like a little bit, add a little bit. Baby, do what you want to do. It's all up to you. We're going to go ahead. We're going to add that. We're going to mix everything together. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to add the chicken stock. I trained you your whole life for this little grasshopper. Now it is time for you to shine and show me what you have learned all these years. You guys, I had to have the talk with the little soup. I'm sorry. As much time and effort and everything we did for that stock, it better show me what it got. But baby, once you make your own stock, you will never want to buy stock from the store again. I'm trying to tell you. We're going to go ahead. We're going to let that cook like that. Then we're going to go ahead, as soon as it starts coming to a boil, we're going to add our noodles, okay? You can add how much noodles you really want, but you have to be careful. Let me explain. The noodles is like the best part in chicken noodle soup. But if you get carried away and you add too much noodles, what happened is the noodles is going to absorb most of that liquid. So you're not going to be left with a lot of liquid. And you know, it is soup, and soup is kind of like water. So, you know, it's not really going to have too much water, and it's going to make it not as good because you need a little bit of water in the chicken noodle soup. That's what make it chicken noodle soup. At this point, it's just going to be a chicken noodle meal because it ain't going to be soupy. Ain't going to be nothing soup about it. Okay, friend? So be careful with how much vegetables you put, because not vegetables, I'm sorry, how much noodles you put, because those noodles will absorb that liquid and you will not be left with a lot of soup. Okay, just like that. You're gonna let that cook for about 7 minutes. Okay, that's just how long it takes the noodles to cook, about 7 minutes. And like 2 minutes before the noodles are done, you're going to put your carrots. Remember those carrots that we cut up earlier? We're going to put those in there because they're already fully cooked. Because remember, we did cook them in the chicken stock. And they already got all that flavor in them already. We're just going to go ahead and mix it in there thoroughly. And baby, after 2 minutes, go ahead and turn off your stove or put it at low because you don't want your soup to get cold before you serve it. So you might not want to turn it off. Just leave it low, but it don't got to cook no more. And baby, you have chicken noodle soup. And if you notice, while making the soup, I added no kind of salt, no kind of seasoning, because that broth was made from scratch. And you see all that seasoning I put into the broth. The broth is already flavorful. We got all that seasoning in there already. So therefore, no seasoning need to be added, friend. I'm trying to tell you, this is what happens when you make stuff from scratch. Let's go ahead and give this beautiful chicken noodle soup a moment of silence for the beauty that it holds. Yes, child. Yes, look at that chicken noodle soup. Oh my goodness. This is so good and it is so flavorful. Baby, when I mean this thing right here is good, baby, we made everything from scratch. This chicken noodle soup was made with love. We took time and dedicated our time to it. We showed it some love, so baby, it's going to show us some love. And you know what? Chicken noodle is a love showing kind of dish because you give this to people when they're sick so you can nurture their body so they can get healthy. And you know what they need to get healthy? Some love. I'm trying to tell you, baby, this whole pot was gone the same night. Baby, leftovers, what? Who? What? Baby, after you make it like this, you will never make chicken noodle soup another way again, friend. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye. Until next time.